battle.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening if you're on the other side of the pond. It is match day in Europe. Welcome, everyone. Yes, it's just me today. The power is out. And I didn't put my microphone in there. Sorry about that, guys. Bad production value. My apologies. But, guys, huge storm going through Michigan right now. Both Dash and Lucas off the grid. Apparently 600,000 people are out of power. So I actually didn't get hit too bad. So I'm still here. I'm still in it, presenting the game for you guys today. Just 15 minutes away now. So everyone rolling in. Helicopter right off the bat. And people, of course, welcome everyone. Let's get your feelings, your predictions. Yeah, I think we missed both of you last night. So it's good to see you today. Perfect. We got the crowd rolling. Start with the starting 11 right off the bat here. We got Tech, Danilo, Bremer, Alexandro, DeCilio, Fagioli, Locatelli, Rabiot, Kostic, Di Maria, Keane. That is probably that last one there. Keane starting over Vlahovic. So the FOT mob actually does say that as well. So let's share that up. Bam, right there. So a 3-5-1-1. Again, a change in how we're doing things. We have Keane up top with Di Maria in behind. We haven't seen that 1-1 there in a few weeks now. That was typically with Moretti playing in behind. So interesting. Again, complete just change up of things. Partly due to squad rotation, I understand that, but what's the philosophy here? Di Maria, obviously, I feel can do a better job than Moretti in that position. But just this kind of blows me away a little bit to see this again, especially with so much talk of the trident. Chiesa, of course, not here, but this is it. This is what we have: a 3-5-1-1. My stream on the zone should be starting just 3 minutes, and we can reconfirm that. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Are you as surprised as me? All right, so people, I'm hoping for Juventus to pass the next round. 1-0 for me is still looking good. I think we're going with here. Sorry, I know autocorrect sometimes. It's a killer. Okay, but he likes Keane starting. Locatelli, Rabiot, and Fagioli must be the starters. So yeah, the call out on the midfield, I do like that. This could be interesting, right? So how's this going to play out? Because Rabiot is central. That man is typically the more defensive midfielder, but you wouldn't expect Rabiot to be playing that role. Maybe perhaps Locatelli. Does he drop in behind and Rabiot pushes out wide? We have seen that when Fagioli has played on the right, which he is now on the left. So a lot of changes. This is just really interesting, I think, right now to see this. Helicopter with a 2-0. Keane and Fagioli. Love it. Prefer Keane to start, then Vlahovic. He will know where to be when Di Maria assists him. So you're referencing because he's watching the match, he can actually observe where he's supposed to be. Is that what you're getting at? But that's how I see it. And you can watch it from a different perspective. That's a good point. Also, Keane, I think last night it was mentioned he's not that great coming off the bench. He does better when he's starting the game and he gets those solid minutes to kind of get his legs under him. So maybe that's a factor. LA Juve, Allegri is something different. I think he's not putting these on and purposely so he can get mad at him. I don't know. Why? What does he care if you get mad at him or not, though? Really? I feel it's a bit with rotation again. But I thought we're going all in. My prediction's all in. And okay, let's break this down. Are we all in? I would argue at this point that if you were all in, you would replace DeCilio with Cuadrado and you would put Vlahovic in for Keane. Any other calls in there? Maybe to switch things up? Anything I'm missing? I mean, you could do a formational change. You can do a 4-3-3. You can put Quad as a right wing in a 4-3-3. You can put Keane as a left wing. You can put Illing in there. Like, there's a lot of possibilities, but what has been practiced? What is Allegri thinking? That's really what's baffling my mind a little bit right now. And Ellie Kopp says, I believe it's the best lineup considering the lack of subs. And the subs are a definite concern. If we should be able to get the subs here as well. So Dusan, Barlanachia. I don't know if we're going to see him again. This match, at least. Maybe later in the season. Paredes, who I feel is starting to be voted off the island completely. Things aren't looking up for him. Daniele Rugani. Gatti. So Quadrado's decent. Bonucci, how many minutes does he have? And Sule. So you obviously have somebody to swap in the striker role. Easily enough. Dusan for Keane. Midfield, you have Paredes, which isn't great. There is a lack of subs in the midfield, absolutely. You have a lot of defenders. Quad will go in for who? DeCilio, I guess, at some point. Paredes is going to have to make an appearance, I think, just for rotation. It's true. Yeah, I'm just like scrolling back and forth. I think, Ellie, probably this is all we can do. It's just the 1-1. I'm not the craziest about, but we'll see what Di Maria does, how he plays it. LA says this is a final, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting at. Typically, if this is a final, you just put the best guys up. But again, I'm not Allegri. I don't know what he's thinking here. And Ellie's saying, it's the final lineup. No, I think what he's referencing is in the presser. He was saying this is going to be like a final. Got to play it like a final. Yeah, I'm gonna keep 80 million in the bench. Again, I don't know. I don't know what the reasons there. Is he tired? Does he have some muscle strain? Is his injury inflamed? And then Ellie like this. Prefer to play with 10 players than with Paredes. Yeah. That's the sentiment these days. I can't really argue that. I kind of gave him a chance. It's at that point where he hasn't really shown anything to any of us. Prove me wrong. If somebody is a Paredes believer, supporter, let me know. Let me know your point of view, because I'm not seeing it myself. Okay, Bowen's saying, and hey, you usually comment with a hey. No hellos anymore, right? So it says, put in Di Maria on the right, take the DeCilio out, put Keane and Vlahovic up front. So put Di Maria on the right where DeCilio is. Okay. But Keane, yes, and do a Keane Vlahovic. That's going to be a lot for Di Maria as well. And he now won't, because typically would have Chiesa, Illing, I suppose. You can put in. That is putting Di Maria a bit out of position as well. Which I know DeCilio kind of is. It's still imperfect. It's an option. People saying he would move Kostic to the center midfield and put Dusan with Keane as well. Okay, who goes? Wait, you take out Rabiot, or what are we doing? Like, how are we doing that? And then it's just, Paredes out. Of course. I mean, what else would I expect from you guys, right? All right. It is, I got to get that zone thing rolling here. Watch the couple ads they make you watch now. You know, that whole jazz. Got all caught up with the predictions and this awkward lineup. Don't want to miss the actual. I missed the whole half naked dudes in the locker room segment for sure. That's already passed. That's the first thing they show. Okay, so I didn't give my predictions. Yeah, and Ellie, just as I say that, what are my predictions? I'm very unsure with this one, and something in my gut is this saying it's going to be a 1-0, but it might be like a 1-0 in extra time. Like, this might be super stressful. I feel like I'm going to be very stressed at the end of this. Yeah, so who's going to win that? It's going to be like the 106th minute. And it's going to be Illing at the 106th minute. How's that? Don't say, what am I not sounding too bad about? I don't know. This is where I need Dash. Dash is like, he decrypts your messages. He understands you guys so well. So yeah, if you missed that, 600,000 people in his region, Michigan, are out of power. So gone. Off the grid. Big old ice storm. Crazy. Yeah, if you caught the live last night, Dash he was gone. And then a little while later, Lucas actually held on for quite a while. But then, yeah, he was gone as well. Okay, so they have a volcano in the stadium, like in the stands. They're holding a volcano. I wonder what that's about. Does anybody know what that was about? Oh, Bone saying don't be too sad about missing the guys in the locker room. Yeah, no, I'll get over it, but oh, and of course, they didn't start at live. Come on, streaming service, give me the live. All right, they're hitting the pitch. The stadium is on fire. Yeah, it is pretty crazy looking right now. That's a very cool atmosphere. And I don't understand this mural they're doing. Oh, and it's pouring out. It is raining. I didn't even get my weather report. Weather report, guys. I wish I had Dash for the little, the jingle. The jingle. Okay, today's weather in Nantes, France is precipitation 94% with humidity 94%, winds 14 kilometers an hour. It is 5 degrees Celsius and raining like a I was going to say mofo, and then I was going to just say it for real, and I messed it up, guys. You got to commit. That's what you have to do in life. You just commit. If you're going to swear, you just got to swear. You don't hold back. Have to get it on the next one. I'll swear today, guys. I might punch some ceilings. I don't know. Okay, we didn't even talk about Nantes lineup. So we have Delors and Blah again up front. Blah had a pretty good game last match. He was a bit of a threat. Sissoko as well. So they have Simon Morlaix, Charlie Avala, Sissoko, and Santonzi along the midfielder. Palois. Oh, he was a bit of a warrior their last game until he got taken off as well. Another one to watch out for. Giarotto and Castelletto, who also had a decent match. So in a traditional 3-5-2. And Lafont as the keeper. And they're showing up on the screen a 5-3-2, not a 3-5-2. So if that's more of a 5-3-2, they're sitting back to defend. That's not going to be very exciting if that's what they're doing. Okay, referee Jose Maria Sanchez from Spain. Okay, let's get the FOT mob out of the way here. Let's get ready for this. Oh, of course, I hit my camera. All right. So we are looking like a 4-3-3 now. Costas King Di Maria up top, Fajoli Locatelli, Rabiot in the middle, De Sciglio on the left, Danilo Bremer, Sandro on the right. I don't know what's going on, guys. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nothing makes sense anymore. Well, let's see what we get. They're in the huddle now. Let's do this hyping each other. Locatelli yelling. I think Locatelli was leading that hype train there. Ellie's saying yes, that's their only way to win. Defend, and counter attack, which they did, obviously, on their only chance the last match, and they did it well. It really was a nice shot. Like it was a bullet. You can't take that away from them. But the conspiracy is out now after watching Bardiol and RB's Leipzig versus Man City last night. Wow. What do y'all think about that one? That was not speechless, I guess. When compared to the weekend, speechless, you know? All right, they are about to kick off here. Waiting for it. Okay, I think he's waiting. No, I think it's time. I don't know why they're waiting. Okay, kickoff. So, I am now at 10 seconds. Nantes immediately on the attack. Working the left wing. Oh, cut out by DeShilio quick. Crossed into Rabiot in the midfield. Oh, and trying to pass it out to Fajoli, but straight to Palois. So Nantes will regain control here. Okay, so now the lineups aren't right. So it's a 3. I'm looking at Nantes right now. It's definitely a 3 at the back. I'm going to assume it's the 3-5-2 and not a 5-3-2 that they originally had. But already a bit of a knock on the field. What was that? Up for a challenge? Yeah, Bremer just climbing over. Kind of like on that disallowed goal. So early free kick from fairly far out. People liking the black shirt. Yeah, I do like that one. It's not bad. But there's the kick up for the header. It's still in play. Rabiot kind of chops at it. And it is out for a throw. People saying 0-1. We won this today. I love it. I love how you do the scores proper. I love when people do that. But they always do the home score first. Attention to detail. So a reminder as well, everyone, there is no away goals rule anymore. She gone. Okay, so Juve haven't really controlled the ball yet to get a nice look at their offense setup, but it is a 3. I think it was, again, a 3-5-2, 3-5-1-1. Not a 4-3-3. And, yeah, Bremer just toes it out there for another throw-in. So Nantes has pretty much had the control early on, first 3 minutes here. So they kick it off quickly. Oh, is this Palois now? No, it's Castelletto moving up. Oh, he gets it again. Oh, another 2 blocks in quick succession. They still maintain control here. Just outside the box. Oh, dribbling. DeShilio holds up, but battle for the ball. Oh, is playing the ping pongs now. Nantes maintains control. They look for a route in, but there is none. Juve hold the line and clear it, but Nantes collects and will try to Will they? No. Back to the defender, slowing it down. But a long sweep out from the keeper. Whistle on the play. Offside, it looks like. It's a little frantic there for a moment. But good in the end by Juve to ultimately block those shots and clear it out. Unfortunately, the ball just kept on landing back to the Nantes. Yeah, so all the men in the box, they kept on collecting. But Fajoli collects here now. Goes out wide. Di Maria sweeping. Oh my God, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Just like, oh man. Just he did that 2 games in a row. He just scored. It just completely caught me off guard. Oh my. It is 1-0. Woo! Jesus Christ, that was beautiful. Wow. You still too nervous? Or oh man. Is it too early? That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. That was side netting too. There was no saving that one, even if you wanted to. Jesus. Fuck, that was amazing. It floated. It got a bit of extra air as it curled in. You don't stop those shots. That is hands down. I'm calling it now. Calling it on the play. Hands down. Best Juve goal of the season. Tell me I'm wrong. Nantes does kick it off to restart play now. Let's see if they're shaken or stirred or if they will come to attack. Trying to defend deep early on. Did not work out. Not with a shot from Di Maria from far, from wide, from downtown. It didn't matter. It went in regardless. Bremer takes it back as the defensive wall maintains once more early on. Okay. Let's get to maybe some of these comments here. People want a goal saying that is Di Maria. Flames from Ellie. Phones want a goal. Anton Roos, he's still nervous, I think. He's not, or Ellie's not watching to know. Oh, you're just listening in. Okay. Jeez, you're obviously watching that the first chance you get. And people saying best goal of the season so far. First touch magic. There you go. But DeShilio bombing down the right now. Crosses in. A little too out of the way for Keane. Couldn't control that down. So double team and a foul though on Juve. Blah is down on the play. And maybe Danilo. Yeah, got his calf. That was DeShilio though. Just went in with the little calf tap. And long ball quickly released down to the left. Bremer's on, looking for space. Blas again hits the side of the net. Quick counterattack there. Worked out fairly well for Nantes. So looking for space. Haven't backed down. Good reaction so far. However, will they break the line? Didier Deschamps, they're showing now in the stands. He is watching this match. People saying he likes what he sees with DeShilio today. Not bad so far, eh? And Bones, yeah, I don't think you're incorrect here. I hate to be pessimistic, but the problem with scoring so early is Allegri gets them to sit back too early. That's my greatest fear. So we'll see. The best thing for us may be that Nantes gets another early goal. So we have to come back and play again. Let's hope that's not the case, that we can actually just step up and play for 90 minutes. My early prediction, obviously completely incorrect. To say obvious prediction, my early prediction was obviously incorrect. So I said it was going to be Illing substitute, like 105th minute. Obviously, it was Di Maria in the 4th. So yeah, I'm completely lost that bet. Sandro now is going to step over for a free kick. What's going on, though? Some miscommunication maybe on the touchline? Here it is, though. From deep up to Rabiot. He doesn't win the 50-50. Goes out for a throw. All right, so it's a Kostic throw-in right now from the offensive zone. He is getting jeered. Interesting. Sandro now with it. Kostic wins it back deep again. Wins a corner. Komikis coming in. High even teeny. Good start. Yeah, excellent start so far. Like I wish my reaction was better for that one. I was just caught off guard, right? I was just in shock mostly. Amazing nonetheless. So the game is settling down a little bit now. Midfield is turning it over. Di Maria now with a long ball to Keane. And another lost 50-50. So I'm interested to see when I pull up the stats again. Don't want to do it too early. Stats don't mean much too early on, but last match, we were not doing so well with those 50-50s. Like, it was really not that great to see. Nantes was playing the more physical game overall, I believe. Now, that's interesting. So, a Nantes player down. That was it Blah? Not quite sure who went down there, but it was against Sandro. He's still down. Sandro just got a ball off the volley. Oh, Delort? Is that who was? Yeah. Delort. Yeah, Delort went down. Okay. Number 99. Just pushed. Little push. I don't know if there's much in it. Yeah, there was a little push, but he went flying. I don't know. No. Think there was anything much in that one. Peepo, let me tell you one thing. I believe, guys, this black shirt has given our players early sense of identity with Juve. If that makes any sense. You just don't really like that third jersey nonsense. You like the traditionals. I understand that. Maybe there's something to it. There's psychology to color. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily put my tinfoil hat on for it, which is in the frame. It is there. It is ready. I had to wear it briefly a couple times last night. Okay, so Juve collects again now. See how they distribute this. If they can maintain control. Because again, recurring problem. We don't maintain any control through the midfield. Seems to be these long balls. It seems like it's going to be more a Allegri ball for another 90 minutes. But here we have Nantes now. I think the crowd's looking. The crowd's looking for something to cheer. Nantes, though, with the cross, and it's blocked out for a corner. Not bad. But the attack, when Nantes is not on the counterattack, they don't look very threatening. They keep on pushing it back out to the top of the box and out wide. And this is kind of what they hope for, is to get a cheap block, win a corner, which is now kicked in, and just out to the defense, who now throws it in long and out of play once more for a goal kick. So you're wearing the third shirt right now? You like it more than the local shirt, like the local Mexican team, you're saying? Yeah, my local team. Okay, so ball possession currently 66% with a Nantes. Nantes when it's back again in the midfield. Slowing the ball down a bit. Long shot, and it is well wide. Well wide. Very speculative. And that was a shot by Blot. Very Blot shot. Yes, the Laker ball is going to be really exciting. Could be both ways, but I'm telling you, our players are looking good. Focus on. All right, Pipo's the optimist today. This is good. There's always one of us that's an optimist. Belgoro saying Juve can't hold the ball for a second. Just long pass to Nantes. Yeah, you're correct. That's a lot of what it's looking like. And people with the Forza Juve fino alla fine. Never give up. That's right. 15 minutes just about now. First quarter of an hour. Other than that miraculous goal, it was like a ball out of heaven, really. Other than that, nothing has really happened so far for either side. Nantes has probably even looked better overall. Not to say that they look great so far. Again, very speculative. Very much contained from outside the box, which, I mean, we've pre-gamed that last week. Again, this week, it's just what they do. They have a hard time getting through a setup defense. But giving away now, Kostic with it, out to Rabiot. He's trying to lose his man. Doing a bit of a turn, out to Kostic, to Rabiot again. Can't maintain control. He's held back a little bit. No call on the play. And cleared up the pitch. And Don Roos is saying, let me check out Bepe's blood pressure. Be right back. Yeah, Bepe is doing the Twitch today, of course. I mean, we split it. Splitting duties. This is what we do. He's got the Nantes game. I did the Nantes last one. So it's good to be back on the YouTube, on the Turin Giants. I'm going to be honest, guys. I kind of do enjoy it here. It's like, it's more homey here, if you know what I'm saying, right? You guys are like that cousin that doesn't leave. You know, you love them. But, you know, they're a little bit crazy. You're probably a little bit crazy too, but I mean, I guess the whole family is. And that's sort of the point. You guys are my crazy family. So Fagioli wins it back. Locatelli distributes it to Fagioli, to Rabiot with space right up the center now. Di Maria, it makes it to him across field. He's got it now, looking for space. Dribble. Very tight. Does he win it? A corner? Is it in? Oh, now it's on the line. What's the call? Whistle's played. Penalty. Red card to Nantes by the goal. Oh, my. Oh, wow. Is this harsh now? Or is that Palois that gets it? I'm not sure what happened. Direct red card. That he is, I'm going to say, probably the most veteran player. They're most stalwart on the back line. So Di Maria gets it on the right side, dribbles, a step in, kicks to the goalie. Is it a handball? I think it's a handball as he was falling backwards. So it fell off the goalie as he blocked it. Palois goes in for the tackle, misses, falls down, and the ball hits his arm, which blocked what would have been a clear and decisive attempt on goal, which makes it a red card. That is rough. That is absolutely rough. I'm not going to lie. Nobody wants to... That's a cheap way to get a red card, but it is pretty black and white in the rule book. I don't know. Like, obviously, as a Juve fan, it probably means good to go at this point, right? But at the same time, as a neutral, that's not a call you want to see. And as I mean, if that happened to us, we would be absolutely livid. Just like you would all be livid right now. Oh, man. Yeah, Di Maria did do everything there. The serpent, you're calling him. Oh, God. Yeah, who kicks the penalty? Oh, okay, it looks like it's Di Maria. They did do the VAR check. It's set in stone at this point. Emotional game. Okay, just taking a breath. Di Maria's taking a breath. Here's the whistle. Yes! 2-0. Di Maria with the brace. Bam! Man, that he was ice cold on that. Absolutely ice cold. The old man is absolutely locked in. Jesus Christ, that's amazing. Yeah, he's like, Dave, who cares? We're winning is the most important thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's not how you do it. Man. People saying Di Maria sending us love through the camera. Man, he's got a lot of love to give tonight. Man, I was so embroiled in that red card call that I forgot that there's a penalty coming up, like the follow-up on that. Yeah, and what a great rainy day. It actually really would add to the drama and the atmosphere in the stadium. Yeah, when it's a big game like this, it's not like you're not going to go to the game because it's a torrential downpour. Like, you go into the game, right? So you just tough it out. Just absolutely miserable, especially when your team's down. But let's see. Like, they're still singing. They still got something left here. But that has to be absolutely demoralizing. There's still contesting to the ref. Both teams discussing things right now. There's a lot of red. Is it flares? Yeah, there's flares going off. That added to the atmosphere. The camera just kind of went really red there. Very cool. And Comcast with the Dimaja. Yes. He is magic, essentially, is what you're saying, you know, like of magic. He is magic. People back with the black shirt. This black shirt is going to be the local visit and everything else forward. Man. Okay, so we're all correct, but he's just loving the black shirt. Gonna get it. Di Maria with another attempt at net. Jeez. Watch out tonight. Does he? Does he? Get the hat trick. What do you guys think? Di Maria for 3? Or is that too ambitious? 22 minutes in, though. This is a long, long time to have a red card. This is going to absolutely kill any of their forward momentum, I think, but the way they're set up. I don't know if they can adjust, if they have players to adjust. Di Maria with the corner, go short. But Jolie kicks it back out. Cut out, though, for another low cross. People believes. Okay, so Nantes does have an attack coming down along the right here. Let's see how they react, if they will just go all in, which will absolutely open them up for a third. So this is going to be really the storyline going forward. Like, how do you react in this situation? Dash coming in. Remember, Dash said 3-0. Thank you, Dash. Thanks for just making sure that everyone knows what you said. Don't you have like a generator to refuel or something? a fire to stoke, keep warm. Like, what's going on over there? Comcast giving a yo dash. Oh, what just happened there? A card? No card. All right, just a free kick for Nantes here. Alexandro getting a talking to. It's going to be a pretty wide and low angle. There wasn't that much. And it's slippery out there. It's not going to take much to lose your footing, you know? Regardless, I mean, it's called. Another stop option play to set up for the set play. Di Maria is the only man in the wall due to this very tight angle. So let's see. Zonal marking right now. Easily cut out by Locatelli. Recollected, though. Another long cross in. Rabiot with the header now. Oh, St. Ange rises over Keane and draws a foul. Keane in a little bit of discomfort now as he basically gets his head. Oh, yeah, a bit of an elbow to his head. Yeah, Nantes has to start being careful now. Start giving away these silly fouls. Already down a man. People saying bash the Oracle. Oh, man. We believe you. I don't know. He's got some voodoo magic. He's in with Pogba, I think. Dash, yeah, I'm using that Taco Bell Wi-Fi since we're in the Stone Ages here. Taco Bell? Oh, man. Hopefully your plumbing's still working in your house. People saying send me some chalupas. People's asking Dash. He scores the third. Okay, so I mean the crowd's still kind of into it. I do like seeing that from a crowd, like the diehard of it, you know? Never give up. Enjoying the moment. People says Keane for the third goal. And Dash giving the wink saying, oh, my plumbing works. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
That's what she said. That's what she
said. Even when he's not here, he's here. And Dash is going in with Keane as well. All right, you guys agree. So another... No, is Rabiot faking it? What's he going on about? He missed it. Whatever. Get on with it. That was a cross into Rabiot. Nothing came of it. Kick away now from Lafont. So, 26th minute. I wonder now. Oh, Di Maria just hauled down. Another silly foul. There's really no need for that. Di Maria was just collecting up in the midfield, like right on the center line, basically. So Sissoko just comes in from behind and takes him down. It's crazy. Crazy. People calling Rabiot for number 10 to take it away from the Pog flop. Harsh words. All right. What do you guys think of that one? I mean, Pogba has not earned the number 10. But would you give it to Rabiot, who has really no attachment to teams, just contracts? More or less. I'm not saying he doesn't care at all. So Juve now looking for space, and of course they don't find it. Sissoko will dribble it up through the midfield. They're still putting men forward. Actually, fairly aggressive setup from Nantes at this point. Being down 2-0 early. What choice do they really have? They're keeping their two center backs fairly deep to hold the line, essentially, last line of defense, which are now getting easily pressured with Di Maria and Keane as they're really the only guy sitting back there. Their midfielders having to drop back in support, of course, but it's going to wear them out. They have to make this happen early. So far, just very probing. That pass or shot, I don't know, just dribbles on out to Tech. Give it out to Kostic here. And the crowd just quiets down all of a sudden. It seems as though they just started chanting once again, but there was this lull all of a sudden, just got really quiet. So it's really only at this point the hardcores that seem to be singing on. Unless that's the Juve crowd. That could very well be the Juve fans. Can't make out one way or the other with this audio. People says, I believe Juventus is his first team he feels he belongs to, according to Rabiot. So Sandro wins the ball back here. Juve not really pressuring anything once they have the ball again. Playing the Allegri ball. Is there space here for... No, he did not find Fagioli, but Di Maria finds De Sciglio, crosses it back, and is cleared out for a corner. Why is it that Juventus are doing so much better here than at home? Well, there could be a couple things. For one, is the pressure on Nantes too much? The weather, the heavy rain, that makes funny things happen. Just like Bremer slipped last match, this time it was Palois that slipped, probably because of the rain. Di Maria with the corner here now, though. Ooh, was looking good, but cleared out for another corner. And the other thing, last game, we didn't play bad. It just, our chances didn't go in. Things didn't necessarily go our way. We were unlucky. Today, Nantes is unlucky. That's unfortunately just part of football. Another cross here now. Bremer goes up, doesn't make good contact. And it's cleared out. Blah is going to try to make an attempt here. I think he's marked. He continues, though. Taken down, but I think that's a clean tackle from behind from Rabiot. They will protest that, but that was clean. Dash saying here now, Juve scored early and put heavy pressure on Nantes that they didn't expect. Also, we were more clinical. Yeah, I mean, if you want to reference a clinician there, I think you need to talk to Di Maria. It's about as clinical as she gets. And I'm sorry, my chair has just started squeaking again. I hope that's not too annoying. And I have the spray here. Maybe at half, I'll give it a quick spray. My fat ass. Where's them hinges out, you know? Yeah, the crowd. I'm just so impressed with the crowd, just how they're continuing on. 2 down in the pouring rain. Elimination imminent. People saying Locatelli's watching more videos of Busquets, I'm telling you. Perhaps he is. Di Maria gets he just gives it away. So Nantes will collect. Sissoko looking. No, he gets held up. Puts a hand right into Fagioli's face, and Fagioli goes down. Is this Another foul. Yeah, I don't think it's worth a card, but again, they do have to be careful. These warnings are certainly piling up on a couple of these players. Sissoko being one of them. Yeah, and that replay there, Blah on Rabiot, that wasn't very clean either. So very, very rough and unorganized play from Nantes so far. What we really are concerned about with that style of play is injuries popping up. And that's the worst thing when you have a team handily beaten and they just get petty and just go for the ankles. That's something you do on the video games, right? But in real life, that's just inhumane. Nantes continue to find ways to cut out Juve's passes. Speaking of clinical, our passes are not. Very disjointed in that midfield still. Traoré will look for a cross in. That's cut out by Locatelli for a throw. And again, so 10 more minutes left in this first half. I feel at this point, Juve will contain and just go into the half up 2-0. Knowing that Allegri is our coach, I think that makes perfect sense. Maintain energy stores, get to the half, rest up, get the orange slices into you, then come back solid for a second half, put in a good shift. Ooh, Fagioli gets another knock as he gets stepped on there. He's holding his right foot. Again, another silly foul from Nantes. Nah, he just kind of got caught up. I don't think that was intentional in this case. But the way he went down, that there wasn't any impact on that, I don't think. So I'm not sure. When there's no impact, it doesn't look good when you go down, right? Did he pull something? Twist something? I don't know. We'll see how he moves on. I feel like Kostic is not feeling that position from Pipo. He sometimes has slow nights. Sometimes he just opens up. I think with Di Maria working the right, like he's coming back, supporting as well, Di Maria. I think we're just kind of moving more through that, and Kostic is not playing as offensively, perhaps. Maybe I don't know if that's intentional or not, though. We'll see. I mean, he's not doing anything wrong at this point. Okay, a little cross in here. Descilio wins it, goes down, though. Fagioli has it in the box. Rabiot from far. Ooh, going wide. I don't know if the keeper got a touch on that or not. But decent strike from just outside the box. Locatelli finding just a bit of space. Yeah, that's just going wide. Curling in, though. It was actually a little bit closer than it at first seemed. Good attempt. And people looking for Illing instead of Kostic. Okay, Locatelli just wins it back. Nantes almost deflated at this point, it feels like. Ball possession now down to 53% for Nantes. I expect that trend to continue, being down a man, of course. Sandro taken down now. Doesn't get the free kick. All right, so again, Nantes getting away with a little bit. I'd look at a throw in here. Oh, nice little chip over the top, but Sandro wins it back. Didn't work out for him. And Rabiot just hauled back. That was blatant. That was who was that? Oh, I can't. It's so blurry on the screen. I can't see who it is. Regardless, just a silly foul again. So here's Juve. Di Maria to Rabiot. He dribbles in. It's taken off him. Di Maria doesn't quite get to it, but does as Fagioli comes in to help. Sandro playing ping pong. Ends up losing it. Blas getting marked by Sandro as he tracks back. No outlet for Nantes at this moment. Really no threat. Juve really just tracking back and taking care of business and recollecting the ball at this point. The legs, the will in Nantes is very rapidly depleting. Bremer's starting to look jumpy. You think so? Like in a bad way? Like nervous or what do you mean? Maybe he's got a shiver going on in this pouring rain. 5 degrees too. That's a cold rain. That's uncomfortable. And if you're not moving around, like imagine Tech, the goalkeepers, probably just jumping around the whole time to keep warm. And another whistle on the play. Sandro gets the foul this time. And again, it didn't look like much. So every little thing now getting called. I don't know if it's just some fatigue in the players are making more mistakes or if the ref, that's just his MO. He's just going to call those things. Ref has been pretty decent so far. I wouldn't say anything controversial unless he considered the red card controversial. People will. They always will. But according to the rule book, it's just an unfortunate reality. But here's a crossing by Nantes, easily cleared. Keane touches it with his hand. So he'll turn that ball over in the midfield. Yeah, just kind of bounced into his arm. Again, I mean, that's the rules. It's kind of unfortunate, non-intentional, but here we are. I mean, it'd be nice if we can take some ambiguity out of these things, but and somebody is on the field. One of the marshals is there a streaker? They're not showing it on television, of course, but we did see the one marshal run across to collect probably a half-naked, drunk, middle-aged gentleman. It'll be on social media at some point. My oh my. Yeah, they're showing Di Maria's goal again. Beautiful. Okay, play resumes. People Juve. Oh boy. A half bastard, half idiot gentleman. A gentleman, eh? Anton saying, wait, what did I do? There's her half bastard, half idiot gentleman, I suppose. Okay, so Nantes along the right. More of a theme as same as last game along the right. Very one-dimensional in their attack, whatever they do have of it. Rabiot collects. We're really not pushing the ball up too quickly. 43rd minute. Just going to have to wait this one out as we contain the half. So, that being said, we'll see how many extra minutes we get added on. Probably a couple goals, of course, a few fouls for a check. But as we approach halftime, what is the sentiment? What are y'all feeling right now? We're a lot more comfortable. I mean, we're up by 2. It's a red card. This should, by all intents and purposes, be in the bag. We can play Allegri ball all we want at this point. Di Maria with a through ball. Doesn't quite make it. That would have been pretty, but Rabiot will collect it to bring it back out to Kostic. Di Maria has it again to to Kostic, out to Keane, and it's cut out. Close. Very close again. Oh, Blod loses his man right on the touchline. Not the touchline, the sideline, sorry. Trying to mount a counter. Fagioli really hustling back now. Back to cover his man. And the counter is not a counter anymore, but a cross in far. Cleared away. Back out for Blas. His shot cut out, but collected easily by Tech. 44.5. And people doing God's work once again. Please, people in the chat, can you give us a like on the stream, this video? And if you're not, subscribe for the best Juventus content from the fans of the internet. Thank you. That's I don't know. You're always just so kind to us. Thanks, people. Yeah, please like and subscribe. We do a horrible job of telling you guys to do that, asking and begging you for your little clicks and likes and whatnot. So it does help, absolutely. It just pushes the algorithm. The more the algorithm gets pushed, the more people that find us, bigger we can grow, the more we can do. More content we can give you guys, better content. So yes, please like and surprise, I'm saying. Yeah. Like the video for the hat-trick of Di Maria. No promises, guys, but that would be amazing. So 5 extra minutes. A little more than I would have expected, but here we go. No rest for him quite yet. That's got to be a bit demoralizing too, right? You're just waiting for the half, and you're like, oh, 5 more. Jeez. Even as fans at this point, maybe. But Di Maria tries to go over the top, and it's just flicked away from the defender. Castellato, I think, got that little flick. To la fin. No, Grotto, sorry, did the flick on. So first minute down. France, do they sell beer in French stadiums? Does anybody know? Because there's a lot of people still in the stands. And I would figure halftime approaching. It's about time. Y'all. Oh, what's going on here? A whistle? Not really sure. Oh, ball hit his hand. Okay. Again, just an unlucky bounce. Tom saying Keane's the most static striker ever. Peebo has faith in him, though. He just needs to play with the GPS. And Dash is convinced that Keane doesn't know where he is sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, the Nantes fans are still jumping. What an amazing atmosphere. So good to see. But yeah, anybody know, can you get beer at French football stadiums? I know you can't in Spain. In England, I think there's some sort of restriction on it as well. Because of the hooliganism. Margaret Thatcher. Oh, Kostic with space. All alone. It's off the post. Oh, no. Man, that was so close. Just given space cheaply, and he walks into it. Oh, man. Far post and pounded it straight back out. Oh, God. Could have been 3 at the 48th. Tom saying wine only in the stands. You know, when I was in France, okay, so I was in Caen, that city in Normandy there, big D-Day place, whatever. Right? You guys know I'm a bit of a history nerd. So I was there, and it's an industrial town. There's no real, like, we ended up going to the mall to eat because that's all we can find. And it was like a cafeteria, and you go and you can either have like your 1664, whatever, the French beer, or you can get like little things of wine. I just thought it was great. Even in the cafeteria, you can get drunk. That's France for you, though. Kronenberg, that's the beer. Not saying it's anything great, but it's there. It's funny, though, that for a French beer to be good, it still has a German name. So you wonder, is it really just a German beer that's made in France? You let me know. What do you guys think? You ever drink that stuff? You like it? It's pretty basic, just like all the national brands are. And that's our beer segment, as we're really waiting for the 45th minute +5 to hit here, because nothing has happened. Nantes with the ball, but really not doing anything with it. The Juve sitting back deep, just clearing away. There's the whistle for the halftime. 2-0. Bam. All right, not so bad. Not so bad, guys. Get your feelings in there. Let me know. Okay, so check the FOP mob here. So Palois with a 5.1 and a red card. Oh, man. Not looking good. They're only... Okay, they have 2 green players. They have Blah. Yeah, he's had another decent game today. And Santonzi. Two of the names I kind of gave a shout out to. Now, looking at our lineup, our left apparently hasn't done much. Rabio Kostic, Sandro. Fair enough. Keane hasn't done anything. Also fair. Di Maria coming in with a 9-1. Loca 7, Bremer 7, Julia 7-8. Danilo 7-1, DeCilio a 7. So again, DeCilio, underrated. Always pulling in a solid shift, doing what he's asked. Nothing special, but gets the job done. Don't mind that. Don't mind that from the guy. From the perpetual baby face. Lord DeCilio, the godson of Allegri. Okay, Anthony Gucci saying, I haven't drank in years, but he really liked the Czech beer and Birra Moretti. I actually had Moretti not too long ago. It had been years as well. Czech beer, that's more like a Pilsner. It's a little more bitter. Not my favorite, but I understand. It's definitely a thing. Those Eastern Europeans, they like it a little thicker, you know? He's also saying our left side's struggling. Yeah, they really are. Oh boy, KB's here. He's saying, let's go, nerds. Can't even write nerds right. Come on. Frankie's saying, just finished my chemistry lab, and man, I just see that Di Maria goal. I know, right? Insane. Okay, so you did have Charles Traore coming at the 24th minute. And that was for Cherevella. So that was defensive change. So taking out a midfield, putting another defender. That was what they changed when a few minutes after they went down a man, actually. Because that, 2 minutes. 2 minutes afterwards. So we'll look at who they have to put on still. Guasson, Ganago, Mohamed, Doucet, Mutusami, Regis Coco, Carcia, and Deschamps. They have 2 less guys on their bench. And not a very great bench. Quentin Merlin. I actually have him on my FIFA team. Interesting enough. Injured, of course. So you look at this now. What do they do? Can anybody tell me, Dash, if you're here, if you're Nantes, what could you possibly hope for? Sissoko hasn't been great. You have Blah. Hopefully you can release Blah. He's been the only real bright spot, the only one that had any chances on Nantes. I think they're screwed. And I don't want to just come out and say that, because if we end up losing or going extra time, whatever, giving back a couple goals, I don't want to look like an idiot, but I think we got this. Lucas Thorazzo saying, oh, you got powered? You got your power back? How you doing, bud? Of course, that's Lucas there from the past couple nights. So if you haven't seen that, yeah, we just put out another double take. It was a triple take, really. First episode with Lucas, talking about a rebuild. So if you haven't caught that one yet, check that out. It was a pretty good discussion, a little bit longer, but we broke down a little bit, and Dash went on a monologue with a whiteboard. So I mean, he dashed it up. He does what Dash does. KB asking, why can't Di Maria play like that on Serie A? In Serie A, is it that more difficult than Europa League? I think defensively, and just to say Europa League, I mean, we have to look at Nantes specifically in this case. Yeah, I think you could make an argument that, say, Spezia's defense is potentially more tactically sound than Nantes' defense, even though Nantes is perhaps an overall better team, technically speaking. There's that argument in Italian football that they're just more tactically adept and much harder to break down. And we see that because there are large, high-scoring games that do happen, but those aren't the norm necessarily, right? Frankie's saying Nantes will just bend over and take it. Frankie also saying that's what Dash would say. Dash is actually saying nothing. Nantes has to chase the game man down. It's really difficult. Yeah, I mean, they got nothing. KB now, go out, push bodies forward, and expect counterattacks, but I would throw in my fastest players. Yeah, just go for the speed, try to break out. Even if they're not the greatest players, you just... Yeah, just try to beat the defense and hope to God you get something in. Dash coming in saying that we need some solid D. That is what Dash would say. Lucas has his power back. Okay, he does. Awesome. I just expected you not to have your power at all. Decent. Okay, well... Where are we? I gotta do my my typical washroom break, of course. Try to make it quick. I'm running out of water. Man, when you're solo, your mouth just dries right out. But you know what? I'm gonna play some nice music for you guys while we wait. And I don't know, give me like 3 minutes? 3 minutes? Let's do 3 minutes. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Get this stuff out of the way here. Yeah. All right. I'm here. Told it'd be a quick one. Didn't want to leave you for too long. Didn't want you all to miss me. Leave me, Leave for Beppe over at the Twitch stream, which I also have to promote because I do the Twitch thing with him as well. So, check that out as well. Also, for a little bit of halftime talk here, we got to do a bit of promotion. So, I talked about this a bit last night as well. I do have it down in the description. But that's the link to the official Juve Discord server. So, yeah, let me remove this. I'll get Discord out. I will get the old Discord up here. Too big. You're too big. Let's make it a proper size. Oh, man. Too many windows. This is what happens. Too many windows. Sorry. Excuse me as I stumble through my computer here. Window. Okay. Okay, so this is what Discord looks like. So here's our server. So, that's just one of our channels. There's channels within a server, right? So I post up all our videos. But, of course... Oh, that was the official Juve. This is our channel. But he's talking. We just shoot the shit, whatnot. Go down to... you got all Juve cast, Bianconeri Zone. Everyone's got a server. But the official Juve one, man, it's massive. Look at it all. Look at it all. And it supports all the content creators right here. So if you don't know Discord, it's very cool. What we do as well, go over to Turn Giants over here. See, we got the prediction channels as well. See, I didn't even look at predictions. That's Frankie. 1-0 victory. Yeah. Okay. See, as he said in the chat. We've got our predictions. I have a streaming room here. So sometimes there's certain matches that are on the UV channel, whatever. We can watch some matches together, kind of off the main channel. But that's that. So check that out. I will put the barcode to ours right up here, right in the top left corner. You can scan that if you want. Look down in the description for the official Juve link. Very cool program, especially if you're a gamer. It was originally designed for gamers, so it's got a lot of that gamer functionality, but it's just great for everything. Okay, so since we're on that, of course, I got to promote myself. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that great stuff. We're still trying to grow this channel, trying to make this place great. It's great. It's just even more great. I want even more great people to hang out with, essentially, as I watch the game. That being said, only minutes away. Let's look at some of these stats before we kick back off again. Okay, where? Stats. There it is. Down below. I got to go the other way, of course. So I'll present this back up here. Bam, bam. There it is. So this is very indicative of what's happened now. So beginning of the game, they had 65% instead of possession. We now have 52, as you would expect. This is good. We have started to control the game a bit more. Still need some work. Definitely still needs some work. The passes. Come on, passes. So let's look at that. 86% we're at. I guess it's not horrible, but it's nothing special either. They're at 85. 8 fouls committed to our 6. Theirs have definitely looked a bit worse, I got to say. And we've won three corners. So, yeah, overall. You know what? I said I was going to spray. I can't. Do you guys hear the squeak in my chair? Do you hear that? Is it annoying you? Because if you guys can actually hear that, I'll just fix that right now. Because I feel like it's super annoying. People saying make YouTube great again with Turn Giants. Yeah, our small little channel. We're the ones that'll change YouTube. I was given a survey from YouTube today, and it was going on forever. I was like, I don't have time for this. Like, you want a survey done? Like 5 minutes tops. Like, just ask me about everything. Okay, she hears, but it's not annoying. It's annoying me. So here, just give me a second. There you go. Fix that right up. No more squeak. Yeah, it was driving me nuts. I'm sorry. Just whatever. This is a live show. You get everything uncut. It's the beauty of it all. And I'll get a little bit high off the fumes of that stuff. So we'll see what happens there. Perky say it can hear but leave it, so it's a minor inconvenience every time. Oh man, but then it just pissed me off every time. So we do kick off here. Let's get rid of the stats or readdress those later. So obviously the feelings are probably fairly comfortable at this point, but now we have to kind of sit through this game. I don't know how much more is going to happen. It could go either way. It could be like, all right, guys, it's open season. Hammer, whatever. Di Maria just like goes to town. Or there's like, whatever, man, we got this. Let's just chill out, save some energy. Next 45 minutes will dictate. So what do you guys think? I can see maybe like another goal, even if we don't try too hard. But what is it, like another 2, another 3? What are we getting? My first prediction was clearly incorrect. So here's my second. Ali Copper, 45 minutes to lift the curse. Isn't the round of 16 yet, though? We technically have to win the next round. In my opinion, I think we got to win the next round. And still Europa League. So I think you really got to get to the next round after that. So Juve will look for something here. And Sheila doesn't even win the corner. It is cleared up pitch. Fajoli doing all right. He's been a bit dynamic today as well. He did have the 1 assist. Probably one of, or I'm going to say probably the easiest assist he's going to have in his life. Here, Angle. Do your magic. Ball's yours. But Juve just get a foul here. Sandro comes in on Blah. A rough tackle in from behind. But that's deep in their zone, so they'll take their time trying to find some space, working back out. Raven, depends on who we will draw tomorrow. Yeah, what time is that tomorrow? Should look that up. I don't know if I'll be able to be around for that. On the 24th of February, so it's 12. It's 6 a.m. I might be able to do that. I should be able to do that, actually. So 6 a.m. my time, so it's 12 Central European time. Okay, yeah, actually, thanks for bringing that up, because I would totally forgot about that. It's out of the normal broadcasting schedule. So yeah, I'll make sure I'm up and able to do that. I'm likely going to have to like jet immediately afterwards. Get to work and things, you know? So as you can imagine, the game has not really gone anywhere in the first 4 minutes. So this is, I think, when we start talking about food or conspiracy theories. What do you guys want today? Oh man, I got to make up the conspiracy theory by myself. I don't even have Dash to like put his quirkiness into it. Oh, Fajoli taken down. Mac's not liking it because, again, this has been happening a lot. Yeah, just missed time tackle from Giolotto. There's still a bit of a squeak. I got to add more to it later. So very long free kick. They just play it short. They're not looking for any more magic. I don't know. We want to see more magic. If Di Maria put in another one like that, my oh my. I would be expecting some replays on that one, you know? Kostic will maintain control. Give it to Rabiot. Locatelli now to Di Maria from long out. Gets it. Rebound from DeCilio blocked. DeCilio almost smashed one home, but Traore gets in the way. Man, that would have been great from DeCilio. The initial ball in, though, from Di Maria. Dropped it in fairly hard and forced a rebound, which then dropped to DeCilio. So that, again, was created by Di Maria. Okay, so DeCilio looking. Fajoli gets it from throwing. Di Maria just chips it back to Danilo. That was kind of cute. Danilo stepping forward and brings it back. Not overcommitting. Di Maria maintains that long ball off the side. Cross in. Rabiot up. Kostic straight on rebound, but Lafont finally collects it. It was a little too, it was way out of the way of Keane. Rabiot managed to get something on it. Made it a little bit tricky for Lafont, but ultimately in the end, not so much. Okay, Vlahovic, Paredes, and Illing is seen warming up. There might have been a fourth. I did not catch, though, in that quick little clip. But changes on deck. 52nd minute in. So I would imagine definitely get these guys some more time, like Illing in particular. Get Kostic rested up. Put him in probably 55 to 60 minutes. Get him at least half an hour. That would be good squad management. Close this game out. Get these guys some European minutes as well. Sule, you'd want to see come on for these management minutes. Barrenechea. Will we see him? Any calls for Barrenechea yet? I know Illing's a favorite one. Oh, ball is out for Nantes. That was close. DeCilio still putting in a shift there down along the right flank, forcing some plays. One of the better players. I mean, he's probably not going to rate very highly. In fact, let's see on the FOT mob, he is rated at a 6.9. He's actually dropped a little bit from his 7 that he had at the half. But I think he's doing a very good job containing that flank overall and putting some pressure up on it offensively. I mean, you never expect them to score, but he had a pretty good chance there. Sandro now will find some space. Fajoli, he brings it into the box, shot, blocked, and collected. Punched away, actually. Interesting. Not risking any collection there. So it looks like, according to the announcers, they're saying that the rain has lightened up there a little bit. And yeah, you don't see it as heavily on the television. Not that that matters so much at this point. Been rained on for well over an hour. Rabiot has it now. Bring it back out wide. DeCilio Di Maria and Rabiot. Making a little passing triangle here. Locatelli and Danilo now. They're just, they're just looking like they're at practice at this point. Passing their triangles. Deshalio challenge now, and the ball is out for a throw. Deep into the zone. Bones wants to see Illing. Yeah, I knew it. Of course. Fajoli wins it back. Very nice. Sandro's getting pressured as he plays kind of in a defensive midfielder role at this point. As we are trying to overload the box a little bit. Shilly gets a cross in that is blocked off for a corner. Yeah, Nantes is definitely just on damage control. Well, I mean, this is a game we said we should have put away. Is 2-0 enough at this point? I feel that the Twitter trolls are still going to be upset. But Di Maria with the cross in. And who'd that go off of? I believe it's a goal kick. It is, and it's quickly taken. Short. So, yeah, do we have to win by more than 2-0 for the fan base to be happy in this situation? Or is this good enough? I'm happy. I understand they got to rotate the squad and not overdo it. Like, don't play like crap, but, I mean, don't overcommit and wear yourself out for the next game. Derby against Torino. But there's people that are going to say, oh, we played like shit. We were up a man for 75 minutes, whatever it was, What's that defense on? Kostic wins it back, though. He's looking for his cross. Here comes. Ooh, that was looking nice to Keane, but it was cut out. Ball's still up in there. Blah's coming back to help out. And that foul goes. Ooh, what happened? Locatelli took a little tug on Blah. Okay. So wins that foul back for Nantes. That pass was long to Giroto, made him run for no reason. Nothing. That's not something you want to do when you're already tired out. Tired kick, though, of course. Yeah, this is going to be, unless Nantes can find some sort of spark, as they find some space along the right. Cross in to nobody. Finally picked up by Traore. They're going to try again here. Lost to Traore. The defense is set up, and that was just lobbed to nowhere. I don't know what he was attempting there, but that ball, was it a pass? Was it a shot? Nobody really knows, but it's out for a tech goal kick. The crowd, are they doing the lighter thing right now? They must be phones. Nobody uses lighters anymore, do they? I think they're phones. Yeah. Lighters look way cooler. More yellow. Do they allow lighters in the stadiums there? Because, I mean, the French people love to smoke as well. They're kind of known for that. They're skinny cigarettes. But I know the security can be tight at some of these places. Well, the crowd sings on, enjoying the moment. but not really much to enjoy on the pitch for either team. So, 60th minute now. We haven't seen any of the changes. I think the game is just drug on to the point that the energy expenditure must be very minimal. I don't know exactly at what point Allegri's going to wait, if he's going to make all the changes at once here or roll them in. But I would like to see Illing in early to get him more minutes. Vlahovic, I'm okay with coming on a little bit later. Quite a bit later, really. He can use the rest. Why not? We don't need the goals. Play is taking a while to restart now. Man, the flares in the stadium, they're all, hey, boss man is in the chat. What is going on? Farhad, what's up? Crowd, welcome the boss, El Jefe. He's a bit of a mystery sometimes. He's a bit of a ghost, a ninja. But he's here now. Joining on the celebrations. I don't know. What does the boss man feel of the game so far? Are you at work? Have you missed it? What's your situation? He's driving and watching. Perfect. Yeah, I've been there. Comicus giving the hello. Nantes, they're mounting a counterattack. That's a very long pass. He does get on, not quite slides in, and puts it out for a goal kick. Sandro gets back to put the pressure on. Does not work for Santonze. Big burst of speed down the right, but comes to absolutely nothing. Frustrating once again for the French. So a bit of excitement in... was that like the second real bout of excitement there in this half? So, yeah, I think the prediction of it, this is just going to be a slow containment. This is what we're getting at this point. That's why I do want to see some of these youngsters come on, because they're going to want to prove themselves. Not because they have to win the game, but because this is one of the few chances they get to show what they have. And Farhad saying Di Maria has the quality every Juve player should have. Oh, well, I mean, he's just magical, of course. What a beautiful goal. Highlight reels. We need the highlight reels. Post that stuff all over the internet. Oh, and now Di Maria Keane, he still has it. Dribbled in. He's fouled. Is that no call on the play? Is it going to be checked, though? I don't know. He was double team pushed over. See a different angle. So he recollects the ball. There were a couple challenges in there. Oh, just clipped, perhaps. It's not decisively clear. And it's not going to get checked at all. Keane's getting substituted now. That's a frustrating end to his nights after, man. I don't know. That I'm not sure about. What did you guys see on that? How many stages does this competition have? Oh, there's a lot. They have the whole qualification stages as well. And then they go through the standard knockout stages. But because you have the teams coming in from the Champions League, you have a round of 32 instead of the round of 16. So it's one round longer. So I want to say 12 rounds, not including any pre-qualification. or 12 games total if you go all the way, is what I'm saying. People's calling a penalty on that. I think it wasn't one individual penalty, but the accumulation and that is something they do, is that there's an accumulation of minor infractions that, when put together, account for a major infraction. And I feel in that case that would be the argument to call a penalty on Keane in that situation. And people still saying, please like and subscribe. Listen to this man. He knows what's up. Fajoli taken down again. Refs calling Mole over. Mole has been playing quite the physical game. Just a warning, though. So the ref letting those calls go at the moment. A bit of inconsistency, but nothing on anything controversial. Maybe that last one was the only real controversial call, but Kostic swinging one in. Oh, now it was Fajoli. No, who gets on that one? Everyone was looking like they were, but big rebound out back all the way to the midfield. Big cross in from Kostic. I think it was Cuadrado that actually got onto it, which we didn't even call his entrance to the game for DeCilio. I was more concerned with the Vlahovic-Keane thing there. Sorry for missing that, but yeah, Cuadrado now on the right flank. $66 minutes now, and Vlahovic is looking for an out. No, shot from far. Went wide. Pipo's favorite player today is Fajoli. He's played a more physical game. Definitely a lot more involved in that matter. Yeah, Cuadrado just smashing it from up close. Lafont does well enough to parry that away. Kind of just shoulder checked it in a sense. So the draw is tomorrow. Let's look at what scores we have going as well across Europe. So PSV and Sevilla are still tied at 0-0, but Sevilla have a 3-0 lead on aggregate. So that's pretty much looking locked in. Sporting up 2-0 on Michelin took a red card in the 38th minute. Paulinho. Goals by Coates and Gonçalves. So they're up 3-1 on aggregate. And then finally, this one's more exciting. Leverkusen up 3-1 on Monaco. 72nd minute. Aggregate is 5-4 in Leverkusen's favor, but playing in France as well. So does Monaco come back with a late one to tie it up? That would be interesting to see. All right. Well, I mean, you guys are definitely the diehards. These are one of those games that are pretty much done and dusted, but of course we stick it to the end. Never know the drama that ensues. This is football, by the way. We have seen monumental collapses and complete blowouts at the same time. And what we're most often used to is just a whole bunch of Allegri ball. So Fajoli is still balling it. Doesn't look very much tired at all yet. Very good shift from him tonight. 70th minute. He's definitely shown his form and condition and come to full form. Like he's ready for the big leagues. As he has proven. I mean like more of a full-time role, of course. Quadrado taking his time with it. Just brings it back to Bremer. Comica saying more likes for Demaja. Yes. Let's share the magic. Oh man. This is making me so hungry too. I got some ciabatta buns and salami. I gotta make myself a sandwich after this one. My wife's not around this time to get me a sandwich. So Rabiot to Locatelli out wide Kostic. Does it go into Quadrado? Tries to volley it and just kind of dinks it out of bounds. Bit of a wild attempt. He's looking decent, though. Kostic again. I mean, he could have had a couple assists tonight. I mean, if people connect on some of those crosses, his rating goes up. He's currently at a 6.8. And maybe slightly underrated in that sense. I don't know. The Shilio went off at the 7. So Nantes do have the ball now. But Juve, when defending, they do come back very tight. But here's a cross and easily cleared, but collected just on the corner now. Fajoli pressures up high. Pushes it out. Nantes will try again along the left. Fajoli wins it back. Kicks it out for a throw. Yeah, Bones still calling for Illing. Where is he? Mohammed coming on now, as well as I don't see the name quite yet. So Simon is out. Mohammed in. All right, Mole is out as well. He put in a very hard shift. And Gusano. Oh, Gusan, sorry. It's a D. No, Gusan. I made him Italian there for a second. Comica saying Fajoli's having a great game, yeah. And a shot on targets for nods from Mohammed early. Not very threatening, of course. It was from far along the ground. Tech went down to collect. No big deal. But I guess that's what they needed. So passes completed, 361 to 520. Juve completely dominating in that regard now with the extra space on the field for them. Up to 60% possession as well. 91% accurate passes. Big improvement. It's just, I mean, we need space apparently, right? When teams don't give us space, which is what they're, I mean, that's what they're supposed to do, right? Not give you space. So that's something we still struggle with. Obviously, up a man with that extra space, we do very well. So, point of improvement. We both have 10 fouls. Only once offside in the game. Sandro slips. I don't think he was fouled. I think he just slipped, but there is the whistle. Yeah, and 4 corners to 1 for Juventus. Yeah, Fajoli is getting rated an 8.3. He is second only to Di Maria at a 9.3. 9.3, an extremely high rating. Fajoli with the free kick to the left of the box. Swings it in. Goes near post. It's looking good, but it gets caught and cleared away. Defenders read it well. Or Muhammad, not even the defender. Di Maria takes charge of the corner now. Here it is. Danilo flicked on. Oh, good save. I believe that was Sandro. Yes, Sandro gets the little flick. Goes all the way back to Tech, though. It looks like they tried to clear down centrally. Hail Mary perhaps catch him out, but of course did not work. Tech collects. And we will take our time controlling the match as we almost give it away. Ugly pass there. We didn't actually give it away, though, but a little dangerous. We release Cuadrado on the right now. He dribbles in, goes wide, looking for a cross. Oh, kicked away by the goalkeeper now. Fagioli lobs it back in. Too far. Sandro collects on the left. Kostic. Di Maria. And we slow it back down as it goes to Bremer. Released right now to Cuadrado. We are changing the play up, just keeping the field moving. Slowly wearing them out. Passing triangles right now are very well set up. On the topic of passing, here it is right now, really showing their worth. Of course, nothing very, they're not penetrating, but staying within the midfield, looking for that space. They don't need to force the matter, but Kostic, a lobbed off cross is collected by Lafont now, who releases very quickly up to, I believe it's Traore. No, Mutusami, my bad. I'm calling the wrong guys out. But Danilo now on a counter, wide to Di Maria on the edge of the box. Looking for somebody. Rabiot, Fagioli now. And we slow it down. Sandro to Vlahovic. Sandro. Rabiot. Sandro. It's saved. Vlahovic is on it. Up for Di Maria. Was that over the line? I don't know if that was over the line for a Di Maria header. That's got to be checked. Show me the video. I think that's a goal. Let's see it. Okay, Vlahovic now. Okay, here's the Di Maria. Goes up. I'm waiting for the official call. I think it is a goal. I don't know. Mob isn't calling it a goal yet. I think it's good. Commentators have called it good. It looks over the line from my angle. People is calling it. Comicus is calling it. Here's the goal line technology. 100% over the line. Hat-trick for Di Maria. It has been predicted. It has been in the tea leaves tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Di Maria, La Mancha. Oh my. The highlight reel that I expect tomorrow to post on YouTube. I expect to be phenomenal, by the way. Juventus HQ, or boy, I'm expecting not. But another VAR goal check. Let's hold up now. What seems to be the issue? Some more drama on the pitch now. Check over. Okay. I mean, don't know why that's happening, but there she be. 3 points, 3 goals on the board. All a la Di Maria. Away from home. Bam. And props to people for calling it. Yep. Here you go, people. He's our promoter as well, of course. Always reminding us to like and subscribe. So please, he did say like and subscribe for a Di Maria hat trick. So I hope you all did. Yeah, Ellie's saying checking for every single detail to see if they can cancel it. Yeah, I mean that's a bit tinfoily, but sure. Don't necessarily blame them. I would want to as well. Because that 100% seals the deal, right? Like any hope. Like this is done, dusted, and put away for storage for the season. 80th minute. Honestly, like let's just see Yelling. Put him on, give him some minutes. You got a game to play on Tuesday. Quadrado trying to bomb up. He gets pushed over. He was clear, though. That's a yellow. Yeah, that's an easy yellow. He was beaten, but Quadrado looking very uncomfortable. And that's exactly what I said was going to happen, right? No need to really do that at this point. It's just frustration. I mean, to be in all fairness, it's not any sort of maliciousness. I think a lot of their physical players, rough players, are now substituted out. Danilo getting taken off now. Getting him some rest. That's actually good to see. I suspect Bonucci. Who do we get? So Kostic out as well. Paredes coming in. Yeah, so Bonucci for Danilo. Armband is handed over. And we have Yelling as well. So it's going to be a triple change. Di Maria coming off. Well-deserved substitution. Give him the ovation. Absolutely beautiful. Dash here. Yeah, thanks, Dad. The game's not over. What if it's 4-0? Like, relax, buddy. Relax. Just keep on eating those Taco Bells. Dog food meat, whatever the hell you're eating there. Yeah, Dash is getting his Wi-Fi from a Taco Bell because the power's out. So Sammy's on. So yeah, that's what I kind of feared. 8 minutes plus, of course, but I mean, you're giving the guy, what, 12, 13 minutes of play time? Yay, Illing, Boo, Paredes. Bonucci, butt goal. Incoming. Yeah, the Bonucci butt goals. I haven't seen those in a while, eh? It was, what was the number? Just over 100 days he was out. Around that number. It's just over 3 months. Now, this is why you can't put faith in everything you see in the internet. Right now, they're putting Juventus to win still at 61%. 7 minutes up a man, 3-0, and it's like you're only giving it a 61%. 19% as a tie and 20% that Nantes can win. Are you kidding me? In what world do you live in that a team's gonna come back shorthanded and get 3 goals in 7 minutes? Like, ridiculous. That's some Hollywood shit right there. So, Monaco tied it on aggregate. That's exciting. Big day in Europe, eh? Wow. Yeah, let's look at that. Okay. Monaco Leverkusen. It's not showing yet on Google, but a break here for Mohamed. Sandro puts enough pressure, cuts off the angle. Tech gets a save. That should help his rating. Okay, there it is. So Ben Yedder gets the penalty in the 19th minute. Sorry, so Florian Wirtz gets 13th minute, 19th minute penalty to Yedder. 21st minute, Palacio scores for Leverkusen, as does Adley in the 58th. And now Briel Mborlo in the 84th minute to tie the aggregate at 5. It's at the 90th minute as well currently, so that's going to extra time. What do you guys say? Do we want to do a switch over to that? Would you guys stick around for Monaco Leverkusen? I'm going to have to take another bathroom break, of course, because I drank another liter of water. Okay. People, easy with calling Dash and Oracle or any of this, head inflating stuff. It's... Let me just make sure I can do more. I'm technically on call at work, right? So let me just check. Make sure I have no emails flying at me. Paredes in for a corner kick. Of course, there's emails. Nothing that I care about. Cross in. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's crap. It's all crap. Back to the game. Don't need to work. I did smash out work just before for the match, though, of course. These weekday games, I'm always flying in hot. But we got her done. It's all good. I was calm this time. I'm usually a little more like flying in super hot. This time I got this all in 10 minutes. So Cuadrado comes back, slides in. I think he's getting a foul. He's getting a yellow. Came in pretty hard. I don't know if that was necessary. Did he? He's looking for new boots. He's putting new boots on. Yeah, he came in really hard. I think he took the ball, but the follow through was definitely excessive. So Mohamed has really been the only real offensive threat for Nantes over the 2 games. He scored the last goal and had the chance this time. Cuadrado is not in play right now. Here's the kick. Up in the air. It's been brought back out. Saint-Don's with a nice cross, but Bremer clears it out. All kinds of pyrotechnics going now in the curva. Like bright white lights, not even the red stuff. I can see why they were complaining there early on. Very distracting. So 88th minute. Sandro puts it out for another corner. 93rd minute over in Monaco. Wow, the crowd. They're really pushing on, though. They are absolutely nuts. Cross in. Collected in the box space. Oh, deflected wide. Another chance. Sandro, the man up there to deny Nantes of what could have been an obvious goal. So Blah will take this corner. Corners are stacking up for Nantes. Here it is. Punched away. Going out to the opposite corner. Illing's pressuring on. Castellado will push it back out. Still no space for them to exploit. Here comes the ball over the top, which is easily cut out. They recollect. We'll go for a long shot outside the box. Not even close. Grotto will go for a bit of a Hail Mary. Sails wildly high. Sandro, my boy, is really everywhere, for better or worse. Oh, he's had a solid night, and he has been rated. Let's see. What's his rating? 7.7. Interesting. Very good. Very well done. Di Maria up to a 9.8 after his third goal. A 9.8, everyone. When was the last time you've seen a 9.8? Ludicrous. And Dusan, I should say, gets the assist on that goal as well. Nantes going for a late push. Saved by Tech with another long drive from outside the box. Quadrado just pushed off the ball. They're going in for the only 3 minutes. Fine, that's a little light, but okay. I mean, there was a VAR check. 3 minutes, okay. Yeah, people, 9.8 legend. Yeah, that is a legendary performance. That's a European performance like no other. Of course, like, I understand. People will criticize saying, oh, it's only Europa League, but come on. Only beat what's in front of you. Phenomenal performance by Di Maria. There's going to be no contention at all with who the player of the match is. None. Find me somebody that would come close to the performance of Di Maria tonight. And that's not to take away from the performance of any of the men on pitch for Juventus. They all put in a great shift. All did well tonight. But Di Maria is just so far above and beyond. I don't know. What do you say? His first goal was speechless. There's really not much to say in that regard, right? Just breathtaking. Wins that penalty. Like, he earned the penalty. Yeah, Peep, I know you're giving respect to Europa League. I'm just saying, like, wait for the trolls to come out, right? To try to discredit him. Because they can't find joy in anything in life because they're miserable fucks. But here, on the Turin Giants, and you guys, of course, we understand. We understand the beauty in it. The magic. Events that won 3 times Europa League in UEFA time. Yeah, I mean, still a good competition. It's still worth something. Shouldn't completely discredit it. Yes, it's a different level. But I think it's the level that we need to be competing at. There is the whistle, guys. It's over. 3-0. Di Maria for the trick. I don't know. Could I say much more? Could I say much more to that? What do you guys have to say? I'm happy. I think it was good. It's what I expected. You didn't want them to go over the top and really wear themselves out. I would have liked to see Illingen a lot sooner, get a lot more minutes. Small little takeaways like that. Of course, if we want to nitpick, but overall, beautiful, beautiful game. People's motivated as well. I do have the Monaco game on right now as well. So it's about to start. I have to pee so hard right now, guys. So please just give me like a minute or two. I will be back in a minute or two. Thanks for sticking with me. We will continue on. So currently underway in Monaco. 3-2 for Leverkusen. Aggregates at 5. This is the first Europa League round of 32 match to go that extra mile. Of course, potentially somebody we can face here. Unless, yeah, I think can't think of any reasons why we wouldn't face any of these teams in the round of 16. The pot should be fair game. Okay. Let me bring up that FOT mob so I can understand what's going on. And I'll share that with you as well so we can get a little bit of an idea. Oh, Schick already. It's going at it, but blocked off. Oh, another big save. Exciting already. Okay, so Leverkusen on the right here. Palacios gets to 9.1, so he's obviously being on fire. And Wirtz 9.1. So with an assist, man, I guess some of these guys are being on fire. Some of the numbers on Monaco have not been as great. They're technically losing, right? So, oh, another save by Nubel. Never seen Juve with the margin as today. 4-1? Yeah, I mean, can't think off the top of the head, but I know for sure it's definitely happened. So what are you guys' thoughts anyways with that match? I mean, we can talk about Leverkusen Monaco as well, but I mean, we're also here to post-game a bit. What we just witnessed there in Nantes. Lars Vercelli, I just can't believe it. Was the last knockout win Atletico? Also a Ronaldo hat-trick that game. That is actually true. Yes. Yes, I believe that is the last knockout victory is against Atleti with that 3-0. Oh, man. Yeah, what a wild ride that game was. That was a bit more emotional, though, because we needed that to salvage. Definitely more emotional. And Atleti's a much harder team, and they're a very defensive team as well, right? So that was just insane. One of the greatest games of recent memory for sure. Oh, okay. I can't remember precisely. So I think Ronaldo scored from the spot, header, and a shot. So I don't super remember that game. So this is my story with it. I was going to my wife's hometown, which I don't know if you know where Newfoundland is. It's that island on the east coast of Canada. Fairly remote spot. And there's really no cell signal down there. It would pop in and out. And I would just get the updates. Like every 15 minutes would come in. It was just the excitement of seeing another Ronaldo goal like every so often as I got signal. I was like, oh my God, my wife is driving at this time. And I was just like freaking out in the passenger seat, just like constantly refreshing my phone for more signal. Oh, man. But yeah, I didn't actually watch the game as a result, right? So still memorable nonetheless. So we have a corner kick now. And it leads to nothing. Yeah, so, okay, let's talk a bit here. So we have the draw tomorrow morning. That's going to be 6 a.m. I got to see when my first time is. Sorry, guys. I got to see when I actually have to be to work tomorrow. It's one of those kinds of days. So unprofessional. But I'll try to find out 100% if I can do that for you tomorrow morning. Oh, yeah. Can definitely do that. It'd be like a 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Oh, you want Arsenal? You're an Arsenal fan. What's happening with Arsenal? They actually playing right now? I didn't think they were. Or is that later on? Where are we? Why don't I see? Yeah, because our Arsenal isn't in this round, right? I don't see them. They're not here. Arsenal. Let's just look up Arsenal. Brentford, Man City. Yeah, I don't know when their next Europa League thing is here. What do you mean give us Arsenal? They're not playing. I don't think. They're playing. They play Leicester next. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're saying you want to play Arsenal. Is that what you're saying? Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay, you're like throwing me for a loop here. I'm sorry. Okay, so you want to hit Arsenal, eh? Well, you just want to, if you beat Arsenal, then you can shut up all the EPL guys, I think is what we're going at, right? Okay, I'm going to pop back to the Juve match here. Yeah, 9.8. Absolutely insane. Lowest ranked player is Keane at a 6.5. Everyone else in the green. What's the other lowest? 7.1? 7.1 from DeCilio. The underrated DeCilio. Man, big numbers put up today. Vlahovic a 6.9. Quadrado with a 7.2. Nobody else rated. They only played, I think, 11 minutes total. So 61% of the possession ended up just completely dominating that. Our expected goals, 3.3. Oh, Palacios getting... Palacios will miss the next match. Picks up too many yellow cards. Assuming he moves on. So they had 13 fouls committed to our 11. Sorry, I jumped a couple things here. 5 big chances, not a 0. We missed 3 of them. Obviously put 2 away. Accurate passes, 92%. That's what I want to see. I want to see numbers well into the 90s. Much better. No offsides at all. You can see they only had the 1. Because, I mean, you have to attack to get offsides, right? And that was like a long ball. That was a funny one. That wasn't even an attack. And 6-4 corners for Juve. Oh, something almost happening over Monaco now. Cross coming in tight. They're really pushing on. They are in the 99th minute. We'll pop back over to the Monaco game here. Where are you? Monaco Leverkusen. So let's see. I'm actually pretty close to the ticker this time. 4 seconds off. Shouldn't get any surprises. I've had to hide it during the games because I get surprised. All right, missing a couple things here. Yeah, Ali Copper saying they're already qualified for the 16. Yeah, no, they are. And I'm not like, no, we talk about Arsenal. I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We figured it out. Can't much look at statistics with 10. No, you do have to take that into account. But, I mean, they didn't give up. That's what I'm looking at a lot, too, is that they could have completely given up and sat back on that. And they did to a degree. There was definitely game management at play. But they didn't go into their shell like they did the previous match. So for me, that's really where the difference is. That's where I find some credence to the numbers that are given, even against 10. Now, of course, that's a lot more subjective. And we're trying not to be subjective when you're talking about stats, right? You try to be as objective as possible. But that being said, I mean, just personally speaking, yeah, I think they did play a great game mentally. And with respect to the Derby coming up in 4 days as well, managed that fairly well, both from Allegri and from the players themselves. And hopefully Chiesa is coming back and healthy. Pogba is, man, who knows? Bonucci should be getting more healthy as we go. Still only getting a few minutes. When will we see him to complete health? But I mean, if it's a few minutes the next consecutive games, then that's positive as well. We'll allow Danilo to get some rest because he's definitely overused. He's been a stalwart. So I like that. I think that's okay right now. Specifically as well, because you only have one real midfielder substitution that you can do. You would typically make more subs in the midfield, but since you can't, yeah, sure, put one in the defense and get Bonucci some minutes. So 102 minutes here. I wonder if this one's going to go to the penalties. Predictions on penalties or no? We're going to get another goal. Oh, there's a takedown. Is this going to be a second yellow? It didn't look great. Definitely hauled him down from behind. No, they're just going to... Okay, Frimpong is out for Diaby now. Yeah, Leverkusen's got a pretty good bench as well. I would expect them to come out on top personally, but we'll see. Okay, any other cool stats here that we may have missed? Okay, 50-50 in terms of possession for Monaco and Leverkusen. Evenly matched. 1.74 to 2.14 expected goals, so pretty tight there. 11 to 16 shots, so Monaco needs to pick that up a bit. Free kick. And nothing on it. So 1 to 3 big chances. Bayern has, or Bayer, not Bayern. I don't want to mess that one up. Leverkusen missed one of them. So there's 2 goals and big chances there. 86 to 85 passing. 12 to 10 fouls. Only 1 offside for Leverkusen and 6 to 7 corners. So fairly, I mean, even-ish. But Leverkusen winning on the game have overall looked like they've been playing better just by looking at some of the stats from what I've seen watching the past few minutes. Counterattack for Monaco now. Dying minute. Oh, no, just easily caught out. Now, Leverkusen could mount an attack. Oh, held up. Schick has it, brings it back out. Controlling the ball deep now, though. Will they find that space? Interesting this stadium, though, because it's so much bigger. They've cut out a lot of the curva. I think it's Monaco is more of an Olympic stadium. 1 extra minute added on. Leverkusen, I mean, they got to make this push now. Find that space. Monaco's got their back against the wall. Got to push, push, push. All right, so since we're kind of waiting for this half to finish up here, a few seconds left, I'm going to throw up again barcode for the Discord as well, linked in the description, the official Juventus channel. The reason why they're doing this push as well, they're trying to be an official partner with Discord themselves, and there's the whistle for the second half. Anyways, yeah, they're just trying to grow and just become like a bona fide server amongst the Discord community. So Very cool. We're LinkedIn. They've helped us out grow a bit as well by allowing us to advertise our episodes, every episode for that matter. So, yeah, check that out. So, we're going to have a couple minutes of halftime here now. Let's pop back out just to go over the results of the rest of the games. So, Sporting finishes at 4-0 over Mitchell, and that's not really much of a surprise. At a 5-1 aggregate final. So, I mean, there's another example of just doing so much better at home. Tying 1-1, or away, sorry, tying 1-1 at home and then winning 4-0 away. Of course, 3-0 for Juve. We all know that. Eindhoven over Sevilla 2-0 at home. However, 3-2 aggregate for Sevilla, coming out on top. They had a rough start to the season, Sevilla as well, so it's good to see them making a bit of a comeback. Tomorrow we have Barcelona against Man United. So that's going to be in England, Manchester. Rennes versus Shakhtar Donetsk. So another French team. Roma versus Salzburg. Roma down 1-0 in the aggregate. Home now. I would kind of expect Roma to take that one. Mourinho, right? Mourinho is a European coach. So, yeah. Is Dybala healthy? I straight go to like the bottom to see if he's injured. Oh, man. No, he's there. All right. He's just always injured for these big games, right? So I want to make sure. And then finally, Union Berlin and Ajax. They had a 0-0 draw in Amsterdam there last week. That would have been exciting to watch, eh? So the second half of extra time is underway here. Another 15 minutes. Oh boy, 3 p.m. It's okay. It's okay. Another 15 or so minutes. Unless there's penalties. Yeah, of course. I mean, what am I talking about? Somebody's got to score for that to happen. Yeah, so I'm just going to double check that UEL draw. UEL round of 16 draw. Make sure it is tomorrow at 6 a.m. Yeah, let's share it on the screen too. We look at this together. Okay. When is the draw for the first UEFA Europa League round 16? What is it? Who is involved? How does it work? And where can I watch it? Europa League round of 16 draw takes place at UEFA headquarters in Nantes, Switzerland on Friday, 24th of February, tomorrow. The ceremony begins at 12 Central European Time. Why were they sewing Insigne? No, nothing's really happening in that game. Something. They got excited for a second. Nothing happened. Okay, so the draw features 16 teams. It's going to be Arsenal, Betis, Fenerbahce, Ferencváros, Feyenoord, Freiburg, Real Sociedad, Union Saint-Gilloise, and it's going to be between Ajax, Union Berlin, Barcelona, Man United, Juventus. We know that one. Oh, we don't quite know this one yet. Or that one. Which are the ones we do know? Sporting. Yeah, Sporting and Juve are the only ones we really know right now that have made it to the 16 seed. And Sevilla. Sorry, I knew I was forgetting one. Sevilla, Sporting, and Juve. And in 15 minutes or 20 or who knows, we'll find out this one. So yeah, 6 a.m. Eastern time. That's time for me. So we'll do the draw. And I don't think he can. Maybe Lucas can. Let me message Lucas right now. Otherwise, I'm going solo because Dash still does not have power. He's still at a Taco Bell stealing Wi-Fi. Dash. So we found the cause of the circuit. I should be back on by the end of the day. Okay. That's ass then. See what he says. And then I have to, sorry, I'm trying to find Lucas. Sorry, I'm kind of silent. I'm just getting this text out. Bam. All right, we'll see. We'll see who we have. That's it. What do you mean? We did the watch along for the initial draw. He's saying, LMAO, are you suggesting a watch along? Yeah, I'm suggesting a watch along. Dash. Fuck. We'll go solo. You'll have to do it. Jeez. Oh, my buddy from Macedonia getting excited over Di Maria. Yeah. The chats are going off. As you can probably hear. I should have. He's like, I guess I'll wake up that early. We'll see. Okay, well, I'll do it for sure. I'm up early anyways. So 110 minutes. Nothing happening so much here. They're definitely tired out. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I'll wait for them. We'll see if I got backup tomorrow. I'm used to going solo at this point. I don't have any friends anymore. Okay. Nobody else is bugging me. Nobody else. I mean, I've been offline really for 3 hours. Oh no, Farhad and all those people. Let's see if there's anything good from the chat. Oh, another block there. What is going on? Oh, something from Santoriello. I'm going to have to read that later. There's some more dirt, apparently. Okay. Interesting. That is some news then. I'll have to look into that. We'll report on that probably tomorrow. Santoriello, I believe he was the one that stepped down. He was one of the chief prosecutors in this whole scandal ordeal. And yeah, I'll read up on that and report tomorrow. Yeah, Kevin's all excited. No, okay. Nothing else exciting. That's what we got. Okay. All right. Here we are. We have 3 minutes left in this half. I think we're seeing penalties. We're going for penalties, guys. Sorry, there's a couple comments. Let me see. What's she saying now, Dave? Not tomorrow? I'm confused. What are you saying, Ellie? I don't know. I was so up in my head. Ellie, you got to keep me straight. Oh yeah, does Monaco have that cool stadium? I'm gonna look that one up. There's a really cool. I think they are. What's the name of that stadium? Stade Louis Deuxième, I guess, the second. Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty cool looking stadium. I'm gonna look this up. Yeah, it is this one. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. I don't know, it just looks kind of cool with the arches on the end. It's a fairly large stadium. Old looking. I wonder when that was made. 85, so not super old. Tucked away in the town there, right on the water. That's pretty nice. But the atmosphere looks pretty cool at night, I gotta say, with the lights there. It's a little bit different. It looks cool. And it's got more the Southern European look, of course, not a more traditional like Parisian look. Saying the rest of the Europa League games. I'm still confused. I'm missing context. I'm sorry. I'm still in my head in other things right here. I don't know. I typically need to be told how to live my life. So 30 seconds left. I got a bit of coffee. Let's get me through a penalty kick, maybe. So whistle on the play. They're putting a substitution on here for the penalty kicks. I believe, was that Bayern making the call? Yeah, Wirtz is off. Rated highest according to the FOP mob. Azmoun is in. Okay, that's an all right trade-off. Oh, Monaco with a late push and behind the defense. Out for a quarter. This must be the last play of the evening. But yeah, the rest, and that's why I'm confused. The rest of the Europa games are tomorrow. So why is the draw on tomorrow morning? That is kind of confusing. Did I screw something up here? What am I missing? Oh, no, because they do play tonight. They're playing right now. Yeah, they're 30 p.m. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Jesus, I got to pay closer attention to what the hell's going on here. Yeah, I'm not going to stick around for the rest of we'll just finish this one out. Allowed me to do a bit of a post game at the same time. Dash is probably going to be fairly busy the next few days because whenever the power goes out for this kind of stuff, he's one of the guys that kind of gets involved in putting everything back online. We both have jobs where we can get randomly called out for different things. Just why it was a couple weekends ago I randomly disappeared. And now this weekend, Sim. It's the way she goes. So they're still playing. Where's this whistle? Don't give 1 minute and then add 2, 3. Oh, I'm so messed up. Where am I getting this stuff from? I thought it was 115 minutes, not 120. Or it is 120. I'm losing it. I've been streaming too long, guys. The numbers, nothing's making sense to me anymore. As I've just been talking at this microphone for 3 hours. Oh man, I need a friend. Okay, Monaco. Oh, what a header, but it's saved. Oh man, crazy. Okay, so the other games are underway. 12 minutes in. Oh, again, is there push? No call there. And Bolo pushes the man over. Oh, did he, though? Oh, no, they're showing the save. That's what it is. Yeah, great save. Oh, man. Okay, so 2 minutes. Now that I know what time it is. 2 minutes left. I should just go back to looking at the pretty pictures of the stadium, right? I was much better at that. Oh, Diaby is bowled over outside the box. Yellow card. Enrique is getting the yellow. Decent position for an attempt at goal. Okay, 1 more minute. Now we're at 1 more minute. Huh, and I never knew that. See, I don't pay attention, watch Leverkusen that much, but Asmoon has Sardar on his name. He's one of those where he could say one name, but the shirt says another. Always throws me a bit. Okay, the kick. Oh, it is. The wall gets in the way there. That was no good. Final seconds. Monaco. Oh, no. What? I thought for sure that was a penalty. That's now a penalty going the other way. Monaco. God, there's another yellow. That looked malicious, though. I don't know what he did. He's just like, kick him or. It's getting a little messy, though. Granted, the first call should have gone against Leverkusen. Oh, he stepped on him. Just a step. Yep. It's just a step. All right. 2 minutes extra time. All right. Let's see a goal. A goal would be fun, right? Oh, did they make an attempt here, though? Does it get caught out? Oh, it's not quite. Doesn't catch it on the volley quite well enough. Still no goals in the other matches. All right, guys, let's go. I need to stretch it out after this one. Sitting this long is not good for you. Obviously do it way too often. No, nothing's happening here, guys. Let's get the kickers ready. Line them up. They're definitely playing for that. Like, it's 30 seconds left. Herdecki is taking so much time. And another foul on the play. Ball goes back the other way for perhaps the last play. 15 seconds. Kicked in long, and there's the whistle. All right, penalties, guys. For the two of you that still stuck around, God bless you. Yeah, so the line back up for that. All the other matches, 16 minutes, no score. Where's my FOP mob now? Let's get the FOP mobs out. Alrighty. I lost my FOP mob. Let's get the FOP mob back. Here we go. Present this. There she is. Oh, yeah. Crazy game. So, again, lots of green on the Leverkusen side and not so much smattering of it all on the Monaco side. So, Monaco really just holding in at this point. I feel like perhaps they would be lucky to come away with the win after this game. Leverkusen definitely playing more physical, more chances. Let's see what the chances are there. Yeah, 17-12 on the shots. 32 big chances. Their passing not great, both 83%. Lots of fouls, 15-12. Both had 7 corners. There it is. I guess none of that really matters at this point. It's absolutely time to kick away. Coaches are giving the instructions. So, any predictions then for the guys left in here? Who do you think will end up drawing? I know it's a little hard not knowing all the results yet, but as we stand, I suppose. Any feelings, any wishes? I mean, I don't necessarily care one way or another. I think it's good for just the morale and the cohesion of the team if we get perhaps another easier team, just to continue to work on stuff. Get another good solid European win. Who's the goalkeeper? So we got Herdecki on Bayer and Nubel on Monaco. Sorry. So both pretty decent goalkeepers. Doing the coin toss, see where we're taking the shots. All right, going to the Monaco fans. And Monaco taking the first penalty as well. So advantage on both coin tosses to Monaco. So that can change a lot. There's stats on that, right? I do not remember them at the top of my head. However, taking the first pick does give you a clear advantage statistically of winning the match. It's a cool stadium. Like they're showing the wide shots here. It's such a cool stadium, but it's such a poorly designed stadium as well. At least for it being a football pitch, right? It's got character. Give it that. Ali is going with Monaco. All right, you're more of a Nubel fan. I'd probably give Nubel a bit of an edge. Yeah, I think just statistically, I think Monaco will get it. But hold on, no, Bayern is kicking first. The announcers lied to me. Oh, there's my work phone. Hopefully that's not boring. Okay, here's the first run up, and it's in. Oh boy, let me check the work phone. Sorry, guys. Also don't care. All right. Do you guys get useless emails at work? I certainly get a lot. Okay, so Monaco comes up now. And no, smashes that one home. Very nice. That was their number 6, who is Diassi. Or Disassi, sorry. So 1-1. I wonder if this one will go down the batting order, if you will. All right, Amiri. And it's in. Low corner. Monaco up to respond now. So, yeah, I mean, the whole kicking first thing definitely gives a psychological advantage. Did agree that Newell's probably the better keeper, but I mean, right now, not so much. Both keepers are getting them past, or letting them pass, sorry. See what kick number 2 does here for Monaco. The run up. Oh, off the crossbar, and it comes straight back to him. Oh, no. Oh, wow. He smashed it. It looked good, actually, but inches. That one was off by inches. Wow. That sucks for him. Oh, my. Let me find who that was. Number 15, Elliot Matazzo. Okay, Tapsoba is up. This will solidify things for Bayern. Or Bayer, sorry. Oh, wow, top corner. Made it look easy. Yeah, that was nice. And here's another bottle of water I downed. At least I'm getting hydrated. It doesn't feel like it. My mouth is so dry. Okay, Embolo. It's not wasting any time. Puts it in. Keeping it alive anyways. So it is 3-2 now. Fought Mob's taking a bit to catch up, but Leverkusen has to keep on putting them home. And the run up, stutter, puts it in the corner low. 4-2. Monaco needs to put it home. Neither goalkeeper has actually made a save yet. All right, Kevin Volland. Ex-Leverkusen. Gets his whole team, and it's in. Staying alive. 4-3. All right. Or Leverkusen put it home. One more chance. So send it home. Diaby. And, initial save, but it leaks through. That's the match. Leverkusen wins it. There she be. Well, guys, I'm going to sign off. That was definitely a long ride today. Thanks for everyone who stuck it to the end. Thank you very much. You know the drill. I got to play. Oh, man. That was not supposed to start that loud. System messed up. Sorry for blasting your ears. Leave me now before I make it worse. Sorry about that. I hope it wasn't too loud for you. It's definitely loud on my end. That being said, thank you so much. I'll be there first thing in the morning for you guys, or noon, lunchtime for you guys out in Europe for the round of 16 draw. Cup of coffee in hand, maybe with Dash, maybe with Lucas, to be determined, but I'll be there. Do the draw live. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Till next time.